This is a Nutshell Studios production.
Make you mine and all forever we will ride by my side. Another chapter ends as the streetlights meet the dusk. I never hung my hat for too long. I never found someone to trust. Just another empty road to a time I couldn't.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
How are we?
Hi.
Hi.
I haven't seen you all for a month. We haven't recorded anything for a month, over a month.
That checks out. Well, there was that video that I sent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was that.
Well, you didn't record that. I.
You did that, but I appreciate it.
Of course.
So welcome back to the fucking studio.
Oh, I thought it was Nutshell Studio. Not
The Nutshell
Fashion
Studio, yes, indeed. Sorry, my foot got tangled up in the wires over here.
Are you okay?
I'm not.
Oh, do you need assistance?
Yeah, do you need a kiss?
No, I want to
On the mouth?
Die quietly. It'll be
Tongue?
Okay.
Got boo
If you cough one more time, your pants are coming off.
boo?
Don't worry, I know CPR.
Charlie, I don't think that's how. You know what?
what? We're trying to not make those jokes.
Well, automatically into the explicit rating.
I'm not going to make those jokes, but I will allude to those jokes could have been made and let the audience fill in the gaps. Wink, wink.
Indeed. So we're starting a new campaign today.
Yeah.
I don't know how to session 0. So we're here eating pizza and we're going to talk about a little bit about things.
For instance, the number 0
Yeah, the number 0.
doesn't exist. Tune in next
Are
time.
you going to eat your nanners?
No.
Can I have your nanners?
Yes. Charlie, I fucking love you.
I missed you guys.
Here, here.
It's definitely weird to be around people that aren't kids.
After spending all that time just you, Allie, and the kids.
Check it out, homie. I could wipe my own ass.
Mostly intelligent conversations.
I can, but I don't have to.
If you guys need help,
Oh, shit.
if you guys need help, I'm pretty much a pro at wiping ass at this point.
I should have had
a
you bring
butt floss
diaper
thing
rash
with the towel.
So before we go into characters and who you are and whatever you're divulging about them,
No.
would you like to hear anything about the world?
Bring it on, bitch.
I'm very interested in the world.
I designed this a little differently than the last one. It's all pretty much handmade, the map and everything to that nature.
Did you do the rice thing?
And the rice thing.
Where you like dump rice and like outline it, and then you jump like beans, and like those are mountains, and
I mean, I might as well have. I found Incarnate online,
I ate the rice.
and
I
I
did
just,
remember seeing that, yeah.
I just
Watch
kind of colored on the map and fucked around until
Gotta
something
wash it
kind of
right.
happened. And after I started seeing a shape take place, I ran with that.
Right.
And ended up with Torildeare. And then I watched Vox Machina Season 2 and realized that their kingdom and the continent that we're taking place on here are very similar in name.
Yours is Caldori. It's different.
Taldori, Torildeare.
Theirs also has an apostrophe in it. Yours doesn't.
That's fair, yes. The apostrophe makes the difference.
I don't even think yours has an E in it.
Yeah,
I mean, an A.
It's got 2 E's and an A.
Oh, it does have an A?
PSA to all our listeners: wash your fucking rice.
Yeah. Watch
Yeah.
your fucking rice.
That's just like
Saw.
that's just like good advice, though. Like,
So,
wash your rice.
That's the only good advice you'll
That's
get
just
from me.
how you do.
a little bit of general knowledge that most of the population knows, so it's easy to divulge here. Froststone in the north.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about washing rice.
No. I don't care about washing rice anymore, as long as you wash it. Froststone in the north. They're a very aggressive nation. They're a little pissed off currently because there was a recent war.
Hang on.
Yes.
Do I know this, or does Charlie just know that?
This is general information that the population of
We would know.
would know. there was this big fight
Okay.
between.
What town?
Froststone, it's a country
It's a country,
continent
yeah.
thing.
There was a big
So
conflict.
Froststone is an...
The North.
They're
No, like, what did you say before? Like, it's aggressive,
aggressive country.
Yeah.
Yes. So they're
They
more
pissed off.
they're more Iron Hand kind of rule. Very militant. They had conflict with Brightwind to their west, which used to be part of Froststone. Sorry. Hang on a minute. Am I saying that wrong the whole time? Frostwind, not Froststone. I'm a fucking idiot.
I
now
was
I
seeing
have
mountains.
to cross it out and
I
ruin
know.
my
You said
nose.
Froststone, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's a mountain nation.
but it's
obviously.
still Brightwind, though, right? So
Yes,
Frostwind and
Brightwind, yes. But so Frostwind and Brightwind.
And Frostwind is in the north, and Brightwind
No, now
is
it's in the South.
So
I'm gonna stop taking notes. I'm
Frostwind-
trying to take notes this time.
Frostwind
I know,
is the
it's-
country to the north. Brightwind is to their west, and it used to be part of their continent. They had a bit of a civil war kind of situation going on. They broke off. Frostwind wasn't happy. Yes.
Did the landmass actually move, or just the
No. They
just the boundaries of the country?
They said, "Fuck you guys. We're gonna do our own thing."
Okay. I didn't know if you were doing like a California thing, breaking up.
No.
I said, screw you guys, I'm going home, but I'm making my own.
Yeah.
I'll ask him to come too.
So Brightwind, this information would be more pertinent to Charlie's character, and we'll go into that more as to why. Brightwind is home to some of the brightest minds when it comes to alchemists or artificers. Whereas these things are all prevalent throughout the world. These crafts and trades are done everywhere. Mostly everywhere you can find someone that does them. Brightwind kind of takes it to that next level. Like, they're the reason that there's going to be airships or mechanized vehicles. They're the reason why there's not just powder pistols in this world. So there's more ammunition style weaponry as well.
So they're steampunky as fuck.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So like their city is a little more advanced, but at the same time it's still in those early stages where it's not all fully fleshed out. It works and does well. So they were able to break off because of Faerith helping in that fight. They're a much larger nation than Frostwind and have far more resources for war, even though they're not a very militant
So
country.
Brightwind won the war between them and Frostwind.
Yes. With
With the
Faerith
aid
self.
of Faerith.
And how do you spell that?
So Faerith,
I'm making
F-A-E,
shit up as I go.
apostrophe R-Y-F, R-Y-T-H,
Yeah.
R-Y-F.
I was close, but also not.
Honestly, understood what RYF.
I don't know why it came out that way, but it did.
Thieves can't.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, nasty.
Best dirty joke I've heard all day.
Isn't it though? So 2 walk into a bar. Yeah, go on.
101100101100111.
Water, Helen, water.
Guys,
Yeah, what's up?
I
homie?
already have more notes so far than I did of our entire last.
Listen, I'm gonna
I'm
get
proud
a
of you.
notebook and I'm gonna borrow one of y'all's notes. Probably both of y'all's.
And then he's gonna make me write them.
No. I can decipher my own scribble. Nobody else can. Thieves can't.
Kind of covered a little bit of Frostwind, Brightwind, and Faerith. Faerith is one of those. It's a more like upbeat city or upbeat nation. They have a lot of metal resources and riches. So they're a little more, not necessarily uppity, but they're wealthier. They're a wealthier nation.
They're like the Glen Oaks of this world. You've never been to Glen Oaks, have you?
No.
Oh, it's a gated community.
Okay, but yeah, they're well off. They're bigger, a little bit. Well, they're fairly big, so they have a decent sized military, things like that. People don't fuck with them too much if it arises. And then off of their shore to the southwest, there's Odukar Island. With Odukar Island, think kind of Japan meets Vikings. They're seafaring people. They're very masters of the sea, essentially.
That's terrifying.
So, seafaring samurai, got it.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah,
Spooky as fuck, man.
if you need to go somewhere on the sea, get a hold of them. They will maybe take you depending on where you're going. To the far west of the actual continent, there is Dragon's Reach. It's an island of its own. With this island, it is uninhabited by civilized people. It has nothing but these just monstrous horror.
Monstrous horrors?
Yeah, horrors. Monstrous horrors. There's these just abominations of nature. No one knows what they are coming from, how they are created, where their origins lie. All that is known is that if you go there, you probably don't come back. It is possible to do so. People have done it. Most people don't go there unless they're pirating or for specific reasons. Moving down to the south of the continent is Tavoris.
Oh, sorry.
Tavoris is kind of like the perfect mixture of Faerith and Frostwind. It's got a very strong military backing. It's got decent mineral wealth. It's got decent resources. It's got probably the largest military on the continent, so they're kind of like the fuck around and find out nation. On to the east side of the continent is New Haven, and they're just kind of chill. There's nothing too like fancy about New Haven. Just people kind of trying to live their lives and do their own thing. Then off of New Haven's coast, this might be why they're just chill as fuck, is this just enormous mountain. Just one singular mountain protrudes up out of the ocean and like pierces the sky. You can't see the top of it. And this came about after something called the Great Cataclysm. That's that word that kept fucking me up every time I ran through this. Cataclysm. I keep trying to say that. But it came about after the Great Cataclysm. And we'll go into that more detail about that later as well. But it is called God's Throne, simply because it is said that the gods reside upon it after the Cataclysm ended. And there is no sight to the top of the mountain. Usually if someone goes to that mountain, you'll never see them again. All ships, all peoples, not even a single board from a ship has come back from anybody venturing to God's Throne. And that is it for land masses. In the far east, there is the Dragon Sea. No one really goes out that way. Even Odukar Island's like, nah, fuck that shit. Because we done seen some shit out there, and we're not going back.
Do we know what they might have seen?
Some shit.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, if these Masters of the Sea have gone out there and been like,
Nah.
I don't want to die.
I would
Right.
assume that
I'm gonna
there's
not go over there.
big ol' huge
Boobies.
ass stories of
Yeah,
like
there's plenty of
things.
tales of sea monsters and you know things to that
Basically,
nature.
when we start, be sure to ask every person you see about Dragon Sea.
Yeah.
So Joe has to keep making up stories.
Go for it. I actually prepared lore this time, guys.
Let's test it.
Let's
Yeah,
test
that's,
it with an Inquisition.
no one expects.
So those are the-
position.
Those are the basics of Torildeare and kind of the world that we're going to be living in.
Woo!
Who would like to introduce their character first? Or not introduce, but talk about.
So I am playing the older of the two siblings, Scatty McAdoo. I am an artificer, highly intelligent. Everything I do is to increase the ability of my family and to assist them in their goal. He's very much a kind of sit in the back lines and make sure that he's good and make sure everything else is okay, as opposed to going up into the fight like they are. He carries around this guitar-like substance that's not actually an instrument. He actually carries all of his tools in it, and he'll pull out the keys and make them into like his items, and it's what he uses to tinker with. He's got it all built into one thing, and so he can very quickly pull out his stand, have it here, and tinker something real quick and use it in the middle of a battle.
That automatically makes me think of Wolfwood from fucking Trigun.
I was just gonna say
That just-
you stole Ida's case for their loot, didn't you?
He's almost so intelligent that he gets annoyed by anybody that doesn't match his intelligence. Like, life just seems stupid because he knows so much.
Why don't you know that? It's
Yeah,
so
like,
simple.
You're really gonna fucking make me explain this? Like, just fucking open your eyes. And
Right.
his dream is to one day be able to open up his own shop, create magic items for others to help them go on missions, specifically to discover new things and supply his family with anything they need. Often when he was part of the Carnaval di Fafo with his family,
I forgot about that.
It's Duff.
All right.
he never really felt like he had the same talents that his sister and father had in there, as he was always just in the back, doing the lights, doing the special effects, that kind of thing, not actually performing in it. And so he's always trying to prove that he does have that ability. Okay, bye.
You look like you're ready to go.
Sure. Why not follow that up? I will be playing Bridget, aka Ida Mikado, the younger of the siblings.
I forgot we did say Mikado, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think it would be a hoot and a half if we
Macaw.
bounced back and forth.
We all said something different.
What did you say? Did you say McAdoo?
Yeah, from the
So
minute
you
I
gotta-
read it, I said McAdoo.
So you've got to say something different.
I don't fucking know. I'll think about it. It'll fall out, I'm sure.
This is Brigitte Mikado.
You stole my idea, you bitch.
Why the fuck you think I chose that name?
No, it's fine.
You're going to be French too?
I was gonna be vaguely French. Yeah.
I already did a French character.
Well, that's just like no, but that's like performance. That's part performance. That's not all. Okay, so Brigitte, aka Ida, they are them. They are all. They are. They are legion. No.
Oh fuck! This campaign just took a turn real quick. It started yet?
I'm going out to the Dragon Sea.
They go by any pronoun. Basically, whatever energy they're putting off that you're picking up on, they are fine with you calling them by that pronoun. They are very, very fluid in their je ne sais quoi. Very androgynous appearance, though, so that even without, people would question. They are one of the big performers in the Cirque du Fa, and mainly because they're so versatile with what they do for performing. They can do big strength tricks, acrobatic tricks, contortionist tricks, and they've definitely gone to their brother Scatty to create little contraptions. Think a la Jack in the Box, typical leash child. And because they had some sort of leash or whatnot, they kind of really like harnesses right now as a part of their aesthetic. It also saves for safety purposes when they're doing new trainings and getting ready for new stuff. So multiple reasons for the harnesses. They're also where Scatty is very intelligent. Ida is very wise. They have the street smarts. They're smart. Definitely a C's get degrees type attitude. They were more interested trying to see what other people were doing, trying to go and work out so that they could do better, to get the better stunts, do the better performances. So you're I'm gonna leave the big words up to you. I'm gonna go do the big stuffs, and really looking forward to them. One of the things that they did when they were in class not paying attention was learned how to fine-tune their certain capabilities that they have, which will come into play later.
Papa?
Papa!
Hello.
It's me,
It's me, friggin' Mario.
Elder Cunningham.
I guess. I will be playing Adrian McAdoo.
Ah!
take that shit. He spent pretty much the entirety of his young adult and adult life as a spy in service of some non-specific king, non-specific kingdom, and in the process of doing these things came across the Cirque du Fauve for some mission or other, and accidentally got some folks dead. Sad face. And that really kind of weighed heavy on his mind because they had 2 young children. I'm like, well, god damn it, we can't just let these kids grow up in a weird circus for no fucking god damn it. So he quickly retired and said, I'm going to take care of these kids. Very much the duty, honor bound. Is it because I said duty? Once we had a bed today. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Ida really enjoys the silks, hand wraps for like traveling performances type
Yeah.
stuff.
Scotty doesn't wear underwear.
I mean, who does?
I kind of expected him not to be honest.
Adrian does because he doesn't want to put his balls on the suit. That shit's expensive.
Understandable. I get it.
Panic.
Adrian's also really bad at wiping.
Why do you think he has
So
a
the
brown
front of the
suit?
suit, the front of the suit is pristine. The back is just like finger holes worn through the ass.
Okay.
Like that was a silk suit, guy. What the fuck?
So, last bit of touches for this, like finishing words, I suppose.
Finish him.
As far as rules adjudication, things like that, we're going to try to go on the fly with most things. So I will say what makes sense to me. If it doesn't check out or if it's something that will completely one-side the situation, then bring it up at the table. Otherwise, we'll bring it up afterwards like, hey, this I feel like should have been like this just for the ease of like, for time's sake. We'll then amend that the following session. Pop in, hey, we did this, we should do this, we're going to do this going forward.
Oh, wait, you were asking about my HPS
Yes.
earlier?
Yeah.
36.
36, yeah. So, like I said,
I'm hiding behind you.
I'm hiding 300 feet away.
Ooh, fuck, that is better, isn't it?
I was showing Vic this. I picked up the Traps and Puzzles book, and I was
Make
looking
sure you
through.
dumb down those puzzles.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
dumb them
looking
down,
through
please.
it, and I was like, damn, I can't use literally any of these things on you guys right now as it is in the book, because the lowest amount of damage that I checked on average was like 32 for the basic baby trap. Like,
that
so
would kill me.
all of you would die except for Ida. She would survive with like...
And now you gotta try and schlep the 2 of us from A to B to figure out,
All right.
using various ropes and whatnot as marionettes.
Why else do you think I have a harness?
You know,
That
it's
makes
a good
sense.
thing y'all come from a circus. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a good thing that I'm not the one with the high HP, because if you guys died, you're just getting left, because I can't even lift an arm.
Listen, okay, the best way that I can kind of describe... Yeah, the best way I can kind of describe Ida is think like powerhouse gymnast meets the artistic gymnast meets contortionist. Can we still do the hand raise thing if we have like
Yeah.
something that we feel is important? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Talking stick.
Like, I'm not trying to turn it into kindergarten, but it just makes it so much fucking easier.
makes
to
it
edit
easier,
when
yeah.
everybody's like stopped, and you guys focus on what's happening, so you don't come back and go, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Fucking Charlie's dead."
You were there.
Wait, what?
What do you mean you
When
don't know
did
what
he
happened?
get over there? Last he was over here.
Yeah. What's going on? Trouble has been turned to stone. What? It happened fucking 40 minutes ago.
I'm stunned now.
But so there's that rules adjudication. We're gonna try to keep it as
Just,
simple
like,
as possible. and try to keep it fair. If something just sounds way too one-sided, bring it up to me at the table. Otherwise, let's just wait till after. Be like, hey, I feel like it should have been this instead of like. I feel like that climb check should have been in athletics instead of in acrobatics. You know what I mean? Stupid shit like that.
Can we still ask for clarification if we're confused on stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
If you don't fully
Because
understand
I'm
something,
constantly confused.
yeah. If you don't fully understand something that's happening, ask me.
Bonjour, I'm Adrian.
And I will probably ask you to read the flavor of.
Hello, Gustavo, Eduardo, Alejandro, Carlo, Amole.
Damn it!
Have a good week, everybody.
Yeah, Vic's out of here. So
Hola, soy Dora.
when you guys are casting spells, things like that, I'll probably ask you to read the flavor of the text to me. So the language, flavor, whatever, whichever it may be, just so that I know what the spell is doing. So that we don't get away with polymorph being a non-concentration spell. And yeah, I'm looking at you. So like I've been just listening back to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, we should have done this. Oh fuck, we should have done that. So I'm gonna try to be a little more diligent about things like that.
I'm sorry.
I think that's all that I wanted to go over. If I remember what it was I was initially trying to say, I'll bring it back up. But is there anything you have to add on to, like, kind of what you're expecting or what you're trying to do, things like that?
No, ma'am.
No, as is, I'm quite kosher.
I'm quite dill.
You're quite dill.
Pickle.
Dill.
Alexis
kosher.
is like, I'm just
Straight
a pickle.
Straight up pickle. That's what it was. Not
Pickles?
pickle. Not pickle.
Oh, shit.
It was
The spear, wasn't it?
Yep. It was the spear of destiny and all that fun stuff.
Longinus, no.
For combat and things like that, I've told you guys 102,000 times before, but for real, I'm no longer pulling punches on things. For bigger combats, I'll probably have the damage pre-rolled. I've been listening to a lot of NADPOD, and I've heard him do that for the bigger mass combat situations. And he just boom, 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 boom through it. I'm like, that's fucking genius. I'm gonna pre-roll damage and shit.
There's also editing.
Well, yeah, there is editing, but pre-rolling the damage on that, it's essentially taking the average that the book gives you,
Yeah.
but you already rolled it.
Yeah.
And like, if it hits, it's this one. If it doesn't hit, then whatever, skip that. And you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I'll probably do that for the
Are you
bigger
gonna use your
combats.
post-it notes?
I'm gonna use my post-it notes. Yeah,
Your
I've already-
hoop ones and your other ones?
I've already started.
Then you gonna use your big ones up here for battles?
Yep, I've got Borzo, Trouble, and
Yeah.
Magni up there on there already.
They're not up
But-
there.
They're right here, on this side of the screen.
Yeah.
I need to see them. Why do you guys need to see them? You have your own character sheets.
Why do you need to see Trouble, Borzo, and Magni? Trouble and Borzo and Magni aren't playing.
Because they're there now. But anyway, that
Dad?
is, I think...
What?
I think that's what
Okay.
I was trying to go over. But yeah.
Dope.
I
Can
think
we
that's it from
start-
me
No,
as
it's
far as
parquet.
things go. Other than trying to focus more story. Going to make a story-driven podcast.
Pop-up pictures and everything.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Scratch and
Absolutely.
sniff.
Pop-up
So
books
you
are
hear the
best.
listeners, put your 3D glasses on and get ready.
Goddamn right. Let's
Okay.
go,
Put
kids.
your
Put your smell-o-vision on.
Yep. All right, Pops, get your kids ready. Let's go.